Don't know whether to laugh or cry. The emotion at the time and the feeling by everybody was that both sets of players, both sets of staff, and then obviously when our video analysis guy come running down, he just had the feel. And I think, speaking to the referee, he said to me, it had the feel of a goal. And he had a feel of the ball across the line. But obviously he's got to rely on Hawkeye to make the decision. They said at the time, the fourth official, Chris Kavanagh. Obviously, we've got Chris Kavanagh, one of the best referees in the Premier League, and Michael Oliver, possibly one of the best referees in Europe. And I think, if you ask them tonight, they'll be scratching their head at how this situation's occurred. So the emotion from both sets of players, both sets of staff, I believe, it had gone over the line. We believed it should have been referred, and that's what we were asking for, referral. I mean, Tim, I stood out in the rain at Tottenham Hotspur's ground in October, November for 10 minutes, waiting for a decision, and then another 5 waiting for another decision. And I've done that so many times. We did it with Declan Rice. We did it with penalty against us, against Villa. We did it Ollie McBurney. We've waited. I believe that a decision should have been made from Stockley Park. It wasn't. I believe we should have waited and got the right decision, because that's what I'm always being told should happen. We're coming to the right decision. And for somebody to tell me that over 7 cameras situated around Villa Park, and this is the first time it's happened in over 9,000 games, pretty difficult one to take that, Tim. But we have to take it. Does it ultimately decide the game? No. Does it affect the outcome of a game? Well, obvious. Premier League first goal is huge, and for us not to get it, even though we weren't the better side first half, and they were better than us, even though I thought it was a bang average game as well, is very hard to take. I should imagine the Premier League will make that statement. I've already apologised, which I've got to say I really thank them for apologising for getting it wrong the first time in 9,000 games, and obviously seven high tech cameras. I'd expect that decision to be given on Graves Park P17, Rob, down the hill on a murky, foggy Sunday morning. I'd expect it. It was in the old end, Rob. The goalkeeper was in the old end. He was about eight rows back. It'd have been mullered by punters if punters were in there. He was in the old end, and everybody knew it. Everybody saw it. Everybody felt it. Everybody, all 300 of us. As I said, it's a difficult one from my point of view. We're not a Man City or one of these other superpower clubs that can, pick the team at quarter to 6. I didn't agree with the 5 from 9. I think that's changed the integrity of the game mid-season. I thought that was a poor decision. I think that favours the powerful clubs. We haven't got, as I said, not pleading poverty, just stating the absolute obvious. We can't pick the team at quarter to 5 at Villa Park. We have to work on stuff. We have to organise stuff. We have to, put plans in place to compete. Jack missing and Flecky, they've been a huge part of our team. Unfortunately, there were the contact injuries. They weren't soft tissue injuries. And the commitment of both players. Flecky goes in for a challenge at Hull City in the last minute. Maybe I'm looking at him and thinking he can't do that, but he trains and plays in that way, and that's taken him through his period at Sheffield United. And Jack O'Connell collided with Dean in the last minute of a session on Monday. So disappointing to lose both. I believe Flecky will be back for Sunday, and Jack we're just waiting on. But I've got to say, I thought Jack Robinson's performance was a real positive